Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon. Yeah, welcome again to my channel Sembang Otai, and today we have a special guest and we're going to talk to him, have a chat with him in his beautiful office. Our guest today is none other than Mr. Minesh B. Doshi, the first elected president of BMW Motorrad Club Malaysia. First elected president, that means the members elected him. So welcome to the show.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Minesh.
thank you. Nice to
we are
be
very privileged to actually being able to meet you in this beautiful surrounding of your beautiful office.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk a bit about BMW Motorrad and Mr. Minesh passion on riding. You know, he's one of the Otai, one of the first who started. Very difficult to get him, but we're going to talk to him. Okay, Minesh. Basically, this is all about MCM lah, BMW Motorrad Club Malaysia. Can you tell us a bit on how it started, in what year, and then now it has grown from strength to strength, and maybe you can tell us a bit of history.
Well, this club actually was the idea of a very old member of the initial club that was called BMW Owners Malaysia, or short form BOM, and it was actually started by our club secretary, whose name is Kenneth. So Kenneth is the one that did all the work. What should I say? Submission of forms and
to ROS,
the constitution, drafting the constitution, and then running back and forth to get the constitution approved by ROS. So I think eventually in 2008 it was approved with the pro tem committee, and so it had some members as president, vice president, and all that, but there was a pro tem. So I think the president was Jimmy T at that time, and again the club secretary was Kenneth. But by the time all the approvals and the real black and white came out, it was already almost time for AGM in 2010. So it was held in Lake Kanye.
Okay.
Very, very beautiful. Nice ride up there, all of us.
You mean you all rode to Kenya to have an AGM?
That's right. But a very, very nice and impromptu AGM. It was out in the open, and because I think the attendance that time was about 70 or 80 people only. Well, they nominated me, and eventually I was elected as the president in 2010. I think when I took over the club, we had about I think 60 members or registered members. But I think maybe half of them were active members. So that's how the journey began, and how I decided then to eventually increase memberships, do
now
more
it has
rides.
Almost 1,000 members.
Yes,
it's incredible.
It is. It is.
Thank you very much for setting up.
Well, that was our intention. Although I rather see more active members than membership numbers. You need more people to contribute to the club, to come up with ideas, to do more rides. Of course, the last 2 years is very difficult with all the MCOs.
Do you still remember your first organized trip? The moment MCM was set up?
Yes. My first trip was we had a good attendance. I think about 30 or 35 bikes. We took a ride up to Cameron Highlands.
Okay, that was the first event.
Yes, that was the event where we was a ride up. Lunch was included. Everything was included. We just collected a token sum of money from the riders, and actually it was at the YTL resort in Cameron Highlands. So it was a very nice get together.
Okay, what was the biggest and event ever organized by MCM? For example, overseas rides and trips.
Well, for overseas ride would probably be the attendance to Garmisch in 2013.
Or the Motorrad Day.
Motorrad Days. And for local would be the 2013 also Family Days in Kuantan, in Hayat Kuantan.
Okay.
So we had a very, very big turnout for that.
Big turnout. Huh?
Very big turnout. Lucky draws were 2 Vespa motorcycles. And
Wow. You have a lot of
things like
sponsors
that.
at that
Yeah,
time.
At that time,
yeah,
yes. We were very fortunate to get a lot of good sponsors.
Do you think the MCM has served its purpose until now, since its inception in 2010?
I think it did. I think it's still doing, and I think it did a lot because at the time I was at the helm, we tried to get as much information out to the riders, to the members. Try to create awareness of the existence of the club, because a lot of people didn't know there was a club. They buy these bikes and then they often wonder, why is the dealer not doing this, or dealer not organizing rides. So it was very difficult at first to get ourselves out there. So social media helped us a lot.
Yes. I think you were lucky because that was the advance of at that particular time. Social media starts mushrooming like
Facebook and stuff like that.
It helps.
Yeah, it helped a lot.
I mean, does BMW Malaysia or any of the dealers, Auto Bavaria or whatever lah, Chiamoto, do they give support to MCM?
Well, they do now, but initially when we were running the club, when we first started, well, they were very skeptical. They didn't know what the club was about, whether every, of course, manufacturer or distributor has certain, I say, corporate image to protect. So they wanted to know whether the club was doing good things or not so good things, or anything that damages their reputation. So it took us some time, the whole of 2010, part of 2011, to make them understand that we are a group of BMW Motorrad enthusiasts that want to ride and want to spread the joy around.
Well, good. Thank you very much. How many terms did you serve as president?
Only one term.
Only one term.
But the terms for our club is, the constitution term is 3 years.
3 years,
So it was a good 3.5 years since my election.
So you are from 2010 to 2014.
14. Yes.
So when the club won, for your info, BMW Motorrad Club Malaysia won the prize as the best BMW Motorrad Club in the world.
Yes.
In 2014.
Yes.
Okay, I show you the proof. Here it goes. Club of the Year. That's in 2014. I hope everybody can see this.
And the reason why this club was won this prestigious award was because we organized the ride to Garmisch for the Motorrad days
in Munich.
Yes. So the council was very impressed that we take 24 bikes from Malaysia, organize almost a 30-day trip, meaning we have to do hotel bookings, we have to do shipping, we have to do insurance, and I think quite a few of them came with their wives, the pillions. So amazing ride, amazing to get them all together like that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, now we go. There's a bit about history of MCM. Thank you very much, Minesh. Now we're going to ask Minesh. He has owned a lot of BMW bikes, so I think we would like to know what is your best bike that BMW.
It took me a while to figure out which was my favorite bike. Because I was never kind of happy with what I had. So I bought almost
the whole range.
Almost the whole range of bikes, and to eventually figure out, which I already knew from the beginning actually, that the RT is and probably was and is probably my favorite bike ever.
Due to?
Probably it's
the looks,
the weight. It's not as heavy as a K16. A little bit more nimble. Boxer engine. I like that windscreen.
A lot of GS owners will not agree with you on this.
Well,
But never mind.
I agree. But it depends also what kind of riding you do.
Yeah.
So I like to do more traveling and things like that.
Yeah.
So
More relaxed.
more relaxed riding. So the RT served my purpose very well. And my 3 trips to Garmisch in 2011, 2012, and 2013.
You've been there 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Every time was the same RT, and man, that bike never let me down, and it was just amazing.
You mean you freight your bike?
Yes. We if you want, I'll explain. We usually ship our bikes from Port Klang to Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay.
Then we clear the shipment, the customs, and things like that. From there, we ride. Usually, it's Istanbul, Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Austria, and then into Germany.
Yeah.
And then from Germany, once we finish the Motorrad days, we continue to ride, usually going to either Italy, France, Switzerland.
How long does Motorrad days?
Motorrad days is a weekend.
2-day event?
It's a 3-day weekend.
3-day
Friday,
event.
Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
But the main day is probably Saturday. It's the first weekend of July.
Okay.
Historically, it's always been.
Yeah.
And it's always been in Garmisch Partenkirchen. It's about 40-45 kilometers away from Munich.
Yeah.
But I hear now they're going to move it to Berlin. So that's the latest rumor.
Okay. So RT is the answer, guys.
Yeah, RT.
Okay.
My favorite.
What is your rarest or most exciting ride? I mean, you've been all over the world with your bikes,
I think one of
in fact, Minesh has actually been to Africa.
Yeah, well, that's another story which I crashed.
He
but
crashed.
I would say my best ride would be to Iceland.
Iceland?
Iceland.
Reykjavik?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is, that country is so amazing. The air is so fresh.
Yeah.
The ride is just, it's a bucket list. You got to do it once in your life as a biker, you got to do it. Yeah. I think a lot of Northern Europe is like that.
So in Iceland, so where did you start your journey from?
Well, Iceland is, because it's a short ride, it's about 8 or 9 days to cover the whole island. What we do is we rent a bike there.
Okay, you rent
it's not very cheap to ship your bike there. So it's when the rides are short, 10, 12 days, it's better to rent. Longer rides, of course, it's better to have it's nothing like having your Malaysian number plate in the Stelvio Pass and taking a photograph. But in Iceland, we rented, and it was amazing. Also get BMWs only, or GSs. Really nice.
Good. See, Iceland, put it on your wish list.
A mixture of road and off-road, but mild off-road. It's nothing hard.
You want to tell us a bit about your Africa
trip? Africa trip was also a very nice trip. Originally supposed to be from South Africa to Victoria Falls.
Wow, okay.
Long way. It's a long way up. So I think on the 3rd day, when I was in Namibia, I was riding on my GS off-road. Although it was hard-packed gravel. Suddenly changed to soft sand.
Okay.
And that soft sand just caught my front wheel, flipped over. So I think I broke my right hand.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right hand by hitting the rear view mirror. And then the bike flipped over with the top box, landed on my left shoulder and crushed my shoulder. So I was like, in the middle of the desert, in the sand, on 12 in the afternoon, hot sun.
It's like Paris, Dakar, right?
Almost, and literally no one around.
I mean, you alone?
Well, I mean, it was a group ride. But I was, the ride leader had gone in front.
This is with fellow Malaysians?
Yes, with fellow Malaysians. So the ride leader had gone in front. He actually tried to turn back to warn us about that soft sand. So I was neither with the main group nor was I riding with him. I was somewhere in the middle. So by the time he turned back to warn me, I had already hit the sand patch. But I was a little bit fast, so I lost control of the bike. And
well, thank God that you are still alive, So
yes.
Forget about the bike, you can always buy the bike. But actually, it's a sad thing because that accident actually put a stop to Minesh riding activities.
Yeah. That's true. I always thought the hand would heal,
Yeah.
but 4 years now and it's still, the bone has not healed.
You can't even ride a scooter.
I can't ride a bicycle even.
Oh, okay, we pray Minesh will recover. What was the year you first ride a BMW? Your first BMW?
2009.
2009.
Yeah. Prior to that, I had a first bike was actually a Harley Davidson V-Rod.
Okay.
Second bike was a bike that I always wanted since I was a small baby. Was a Goldwing.
Oh, Goldwing. Okay.
Honda Goldwing. And then third bike, surprisingly enough, was actually GS Adventure.
Oh, GSA?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't like the way you sit.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way it rode. I kept it for I think 800 kilometers and I sold it. The fourth bike was the RT.
RT.
And then I started learning about BMW bikes and the safety measures they have and technology they put in.
Yeah.
And then there was no looking back. Then nothing came close. In fact, I even tried Concourse 1400 GTR.
Yeah.
I've tried Honda, the what do you call it,
ST13. Yeah, the police traffic.
Yeah. And you know, nothing.
Nothing beats the RT.
Nothing.
So, your conclusion is BMW is still the best.
It is.
It is.
In my eyes, always, and it is because of the technology they put in.
Yeah.
They're the first to have cruise control. They're first to have heated grids, a lot of things. You know, first to have the integrated GPS and LCD displays.
Okay, Mr. Minesh, I think that's about it. So, one final question: do you still have that inkling to ride again?
Of course, that's in my blood. I mean, I'm just waiting for the day the hand heals. And start off very slowly, maybe short distance rides. As you know, I've sold all my bikes actually. My wife, R90.
Your wife is also a biker.
Yes, she is the biker. So she has a R90.
Yeah.
So that's still there. So if I can ever start riding, maybe I'll ride that and go have a.
Well, we're gonna wish you well. Hopefully you can ride.
Everyone is welcome to join me. We go for a ride.
You're still a member of MCM, right?
Yes. In fact, I'll never stop being a member of MCM. The membership drive was.
What's your membership number?
That's a good question. 0001.
Wow. Dia punya nombor memang tak boleh beli. 0001. Yes. Okay. So again, thank you very much, Mr. Minesh. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time and thank you for thinking of me to do this.
To meet Minesh, you know, a lot of people when they say Minesh, straight away you see MCM. So that's how strong the name is now, you know. So thanks again, Mr.
I
Minesh.
wish all the best to you and to the club, and I hope everything keeps going strong as ever.
Thank you. Alright, thank you everybody.
Bye.
So jangan lupa tekan butang subscribe dan kita tunggu episod seterusnya dalam acara Sembang Otai. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera.